Temperature. The sun provides heat and light for all the planets in our solar system, known as solar radiation. The Earth, which is 150 million kilometers away from the sun, receives a tiny share of this solar radiation in the form of short waves that travel through the atmosphere and reach the Earth's surface. The amount of solar energy received by the Earth is called insolation, incoming solar radiation. The amount of heat received is maximum near the equator and decreases near the poles. Temperature, therefore, measures the intensity of heat or degree of hotness. On the basis of the amount of heat received, the Earth has been divided into 3 heat zones: torrid zone, temperate zone, and frigid zone. Torrid zone. It is located between the Tropic of Cancer and the Tropic of Capricorn. The places located in this zone receive maximum insolation. Temperate zone. It lies between the Tropic of Cancer and the Arctic Circle in the northern hemisphere and the Tropic of Capricorn and the Antarctic Circle in the southern hemisphere. The places in this zone receive moderate amount of insolation as the rays of the sun are slanting. Hence, the temperatures are neither too high nor too low. Frigid zone. It lies between the Arctic Circle and the North Pole in the northern hemisphere and the Antarctic Circle and the South Pole in the southern hemisphere. The places lying in this zone are the closest regions of the Earth since they receive minimum insolation. Measurement of temperature. Temperature is measured with the help of an instrument known as the thermometer. It is expressed in units of degrees on the Celsius or Fahrenheit scale. The 6S maximum and minimum thermometer and a thermograph are used in weather stations or meteorological observatories to measure the maximum and minimum temperature reached during 24 hours of a day. However, the insolation received by the Earth is not the same everywhere. A variety of factors like latitude, altitude, distance from the sea, prevailing winds, ocean currents, and slope affect the temperature on the surface of the Earth. Atmospheric pressure. The pressure exerted on the Earth's surface by the weight of the column of air surrounding us is known as atmospheric pressure or air pressure. Air pressure is expressed in units of millibars, MB, and is measured with a barometer. The normal atmospheric pressure at sea level is 1013.2 MB, while the Fortin's barometer and a barograph is used in meteorological observatories. An aneroid barometer is used by mountain climbers and pilots to measure the air pressure at various heights. The pressure of the atmosphere is maximum at the sea level and decreases with an increase in altitude. Winds. The horizontal movement of air on the Earth's surface from an area of a high pressure to an area of low pressure is called a wind. An anemometer keeps a record of wind speed while a wind vane measures the direction of the wind. Winds are named after the direction from which they blow. That is, when winds blow from the northern or southern side, they are known as north or south winds. The rotation of the Earth causes the Coriolis effect by deflecting the winds from their original path. Due to the Earth's rotation, winds are deflected to the right in the northern hemisphere and to the left in the southern hemisphere, which is known as Farrell's law. The 3 kinds of permanent wind systems are planetary winds, periodic winds, and local winds. Humidity. Moisture in the atmosphere is present in 3 states: solid, liquid, and gaseous. The amount of moisture present in the atmosphere varies from place to place and time to time. Moisture moves in a cyclic manner from the surface of the Earth to the atmosphere and back again, which is referred to as the hydrological cycle. During this cycle, it moves through the three states of water, and the cycle comprises evaporation, condensation, and precipitation. Humidity refers to the moisture content of the air around us, which is contingent on its temperature. That is, when the temperature is high, humidity increases due to high rate of evaporation. A hygrometer is used to measure humidity. Condensation. When the air is saturated with moisture and cools, the water vapor in the air changes into tiny droplets of water or ice crystals, which are formed around dust particles or smoke particles. This process is called condensation. It may occur in the form of dew, frost, fog, mist, or clouds. Precipitation. Sometimes the water droplets within clouds become too heavy to stay suspended in the air. As a result, they fall on the ground as rain, snow, hail, or sleet. These are all varied forms of precipitation. The instrument used to measure precipitation is called rain gauge. Rainfall is the most common form of precipitation. The three major kinds of precipitation are relief, convectional, and cyclonic. Weather forecasting. Meteorologists and climatologists study all the elements of weather and climate. At the various weather stations, all the elements are measured and results are analyzed. After that, predictions are made about the weather. Weather forecasting gives us an idea about the kind of weather we can expect in the next 24 hours. Newspapers and television programs provide us with weather report of the previous 24 hours and also forecast the weather for the next day.